guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 strongest One Piece attacks. Number 10. Gum Gum King Kong Gun. Luffy has a tendency of stretching his moves to their limits, and this is no exception. It's not just your measly gum gun anymore, it's a beefed out Gear 4 version of it. Then, when that wasn't enough to beat Kaido, Luffy evolved it even further. Sure, it's just an inflated right hook at the end of the day, but that doesn't make it any less effective. After all, it's one of, if not Luffy's most powerful move to date. If he'd used it against anyone besides Kaido, those knuckles probably would have been the last thing they ever saw. Plus, given its track record, this may not even be its final form. Number 9. Mesa Cannon. Just when Ulti was about to dig her claws into Nami, Big Mom decided to bring out the big guns. Literally. So she combines her powers with Napoleon's, and Hera's, plus Prometheus's too, just for good measure. The combined concentration of all the homies' strength creates a beam that not even Ulti's durable skin could withstand. In fact, if it weren't for her Devil Fruit ability, there may not have been anything left of her at all. An attack like that is definitely handy in a fight, as long as Big Mom watches where she points it, that is. Number 8. Ice Age. Clearly, Admiral Aokiji didn't get his rank for nothing. In a show all about crossing seas, his snowy prowess lets him make a personal runway across any ocean. Talk about utility.
Ice Age.
But rest assured, it's just as chilly in combat. The absurd reach alone is astonishing, especially since it's bound to leave its victims with a severe case of frostbite. There's no running away either, since the ice easily anchors any and all ships trying to make a quick escape.
Ice Age!
It's unblockable, overpowered, and takes a full week to thaw out. With all that, it's no wonder this attack leaves enemies shivering from both cold and fear. Number 7. Puncture Willy. As a general warning, it's best to stay on the right side of Lord's blades. Though, now that he has yet another upgraded Willy technique, he's making a compelling argument for just staying clear entirely. Sure, getting shish kebabbed by swords can't feel very nice, but that's not even the worst of it. His blade extends through anyone or anything in its path, and then goes boom. It doesn't take Vegapunk's brains to realize that's gonna sting a bit. The technique nearly took Big Mom out for good, and that's getting off easy compared to what's left of the Flower Capital. Number 6. Meteor Volcano. These may look like shooting stars, but you can't wish on them. Instead, you either take cover, or the asteroid field of fireballs makes you barbecue. Although there may not be anywhere in all of Marineford that's safe from Admiral Akainu's ultimate move. His fiery fists even thawed Aokiji's Ice Age, and if that can't stop it, nothing can. While While setting the sky ablaze is great in large-scale conflicts, Akainu can also light up his own knuckles for some devastating hand-to-hand blows. But don't just take our word for it. Luffy's dismayed reaction pretty much says it all. Number 5, Paradise Totsuka. When one of the greatest swordsmen invents one of the greatest attacks, it's no wonder the outcome is on the cutting edge of OP moves. As if Odin wasn't already busted in combat, his ultimate technique sees him harden his swords, form an X, and then completely slice through everything that stands in his way, even if it's Kaido himself. Honestly, he should be thankful it only left him with a scar. 4 other samurai also took a crack at the move, and while it wasn't as powerful, it proved that Paradise Totsuka's legacy won't die with its creator. Instead, it'll be slicing and dicing for generations to come. Number 4, Conqueror of 3 Worlds Ragnaraku. Fitting for the ultimate move of someone like Kaido, this attack has a badass name and totally lives up to the expectations. Kill! He doesn't just devastate his enemy, he does it with style. After leaping into the air, he gathers up Haki and lightning before slamming back down like a supercharged game of whack-a-mole. It's straightforward, but boy does it get the job done. Even Luffy couldn't hold it back. In fact, he couldn't even stay conscious. It's quick, it's effective, and it has a track record that speaks for itself. Clearly it does more than conquer, it completely decimates. Number 3, Black Hole. There's basically no limit to how much damage Blackbeard could wreak if he ever cut loose. Though most of the credit comes from his ridiculous Devil Fruit ability. The suitably tilted Black Hole is just that, and Blackbeard more than knows how to use it to terrifying effect. Black Hole! Even when he's just making an example for Ace, the darkness still manages to consume an entire town off the map, buildings, citizens, and everything in between. Whitebeard got a taste of what it's like to fight this firsthand, and his trouble lost him half his crew and his life. Black Hole isn't quite an insta-win, but it's damn near close. Black Hole. Number 2, Shima Yurashi. It's not totally uncommon for someone losing a game to flip the board. Of course, no one's ever done it as literally as Whitebeard. Oi. When he joins the battlefield, he tilts the scales in his favor by doing just that with the island beneath him. He makes a defiant stance, grabs into the air itself, and does some major renovating with the map of Marineford. It's perhaps the biggest flex in all of One Piece, especially since it actually knocks everyone off their feet. After all, fighting Whitebeard is one thing, fighting gravity itself is a whole different story. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Divine Departure. Over the years, the Straw Hats and their enemies have shown off some downright explosive feats of strength. So it's utterly jaw-dropping when Gold Roger appears, infuses his sword with Haki, and then proceeds to handily thrash the series' strongest combatants. Although it's a bit generous to call his bout with Odin a fight, since the swordsman gets nearly knocked out by a single strike. Mind you, Roger does this without Devil Fruit too. Clashing with Whitebeard and Odin is impressive no matter how you cut it, let alone, to our knowledge, without any mystical enhancements. At this rate, Roger's strength may actually be divine, though we'd expect nothing less from the Pirate King himself. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.